This is somebody that just recently joined the server. His name is Rat He is friends with Play. Looks like this is a trials match, and we're gonna see if we can optimize this trials game. I have not seen this yet, so we will watch it together. Okay, he's using what I usually see him on, Syncopation and Terva on Dawnblade. All three of them are gonna be out there, and you're probably not gonna get that kill. If you do, it's gonna be very hard to hold. I think this is a waste of time. I know you were thinking about, oh, can I res or get the kill? Zone is to your left. They're not giving you zone. And also, let's see if you float a lot. I don't remember if you float. If you don't float, I would run Healing Rift or something like that, because this is more for when you're floating the dive down to the ground, but we'll see. But again, you're giving up zone advantage. Let's see how many seconds this is. We're at 1:16. That's 10 seconds that you spent just breaking a wall that isn't in zone, that isn't going to help you get the res and isn't going to help you capture the zone or help you protect your teammate. That may sound harsh. That's not my point. My point is, when you make an action or you make a decision or you make a play, you need to be thinking, does this help me win the round? Help me get special? Help me get super energy? Like, you're going to have a goal for every round. And right now, you should be trying to play together and play a 2v3. The most super you can get, the best. So I actually would have stayed on bridge, played around your teammate, or played around the zone. Let's see what happens. You might win this 1v3. But that's why he was isolated, because you were outside shooting a wall. And he was playing towards zone. Okay, you're getting your Hellion on. Like it. Oh. That is a Call of Duty. That's a COD bad habit where you reload after every kill. You don't have kill clip on your gun. You don't need to. You have enough to kill one or maybe two more people with 21. You turn around because you know this radar ping. Instead of trying to reload, swap. If you swapped, play this corner, you would already be shooting this guy with an SMG. Little decisions like that can be the difference between winning or losing. You don't need to reload after a solid kill. Solid kill, but tightening up, switching instead of trying to reload, that second to reload and the damage. Look, you're at half health before you've done any damage to this man. What I would be doing is I would have hit switch weapon, turned, and maybe healing nade or through my melee to try to kill him. We'll see. But I probably wouldn't try to use a lot of utility when it's a 1v2. Maybe to secure the final kill. Okay. Now you are red bar and you've yet to do damage, and you've yet to reload. So you didn't get to do either. The only reason you won that is because he sold. Like, you hit good shots, but he sold. You were low. And he just missed everything on you. One thing that's good is you got super energy, but you're down a healing nade. You're down your Phoenix dive. And you may or may not be down your melee. Let's see. No, you still have melee. Watch your left. Nice. Nice getting out of there. See how you make sure you step out. I wouldn't even be challenging that. Look at your health before you challenge. You know that there's multiple people in front of you, or potentially one. Look at your health. You're challenging around half health. At this point, you're less than half again. I'm just sliding to the right, living to fight another day. Nice try. You look like you have decent mechanics. You look like you are definitely trying and paying attention. Like, your game senses is definitely where it needs to be. Like, you're reacting to people. I think it's just some decision making, and that just comes with time and experience. Same thing as the last round basically, but the zone is next to you. Right there, this is going to seem so small, but if you notice, this guy isn't shooting at anybody. This guy is. I would have flicked over and started shooting him, because maybe you stop him from killing your teammate, and then you're now in a 2v2. You're pushing. Like it, because you got the kill. I would, yep, there you go. I'd get your Helion. Go ahead and use your stuff. Don't, no, that's too far back. You want Peeker's advantage and you're using an SMG. Right here is perfect. You'll see his head when he pops up. You see the two orbs, so you can stop them, and then you can just slide up with your SMG. Don't go too far forward. Never give up line of sight on your enemy reses if you don't have to. You're in the numbers game. Fortunately, it looks like you're down a player. Yep, he's right there. No. You didn't see the rift? It's okay, it's okay. You know what I looked for that made me know it was rift? One, there was a slight sound. But anytime a character does like a class ability or some type of ability, see if we can catch it. Right there. You see that little flash of white? That's him dropping his rift. Right, this right here. This is where you slide up and shoot because he's going to still be in animation and hasn't yet got his overshield. Let's see what happens. You have Ravenous Beast now. And then you just push. It was a good kill. But I think you have Icarus Dash, right? If you have Icarus Dash and you have Ravenous Beast, just fly out towards the reses. You fly out, just whoosh. And then as you're flying out, turn and light him up. He'll have no cover to go to, he'll have no corner to play, he'll have no chance to shotgun you, and Teraba is going to eat him alive. He could have shotgunned you there. It would have been unfortunate. And right now you're doing very good and probably the only reason your team has a chance to win, but we're looking to optimize, we're looking to improve. Nice teams, get your health back though. If you die, your teammates right there should have recognized that you were low, but honestly this is not your fault. I would be re-challenging immediately. I know you want heavy, and hopefully this goes well for you, but remember, both reses are on the outside. You know the other one is behind this rock. You got this kill by farming it, right? He's gonna immediately go for this right res. So I would have been sliding out with just to farm him again. Personally. That way there's no chance for him to get a second res. That Hellion tag is huge for you. Remember, okay, right here, there's something called a 2-second rule. If you're ADSing for more than 2 seconds and you haven't seen anybody, un-ADS. Right now you're getting more kills and this is great for your super, but I think you could have ended this round faster by just syncopating the second res. But good kill. The Helion kept him low. Also, I would look into Rain of Fire since you do have Icarus Dash. Also, make sure you're running Burst Glide, doing one burst and then into an Icarus Dash for more movement. And make sure, and Rain of Fire could be good for you because you could run a fusion with it, and you'll get Radiant, and then that Radiant will make it so you 2 burst with your adaptive pulse, And then also every time you reload, it'll reload both weapons. If you want to stick with Terrabud, that's fine, but it might be helpful to try that out for reloading both your weapons since you're running 2 primaries. You're down a person, you wanted to go inside, look for picks, and play mid. If your teammate doesn't do that, that's on them. I would have just went inside. Playing out here, when you're not down a person, they can be up there, they can be this long lane, they can be over here, they can be over where heavy spawns in that door. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This box on the other side, and then all the way by the cliffside. So it's like 7 locations they can be, and you're down a person. That's too many angles for you to have to look at. I appreciate you trying to be with him, but he just died. I'm surprised that that guy didn't kill you. But yeah, I would have just gone inside, played that middle entrance way, play a pick, and then you can play more with your team. He's dropping a 0.4. I'm sure he's trying, nothing against him. But I would be playing for your win condition. He's probably not going to be able to do much. But maybe he does. Great kill. Okay. You probably didn't see him. But after you got the look right here. You got this kill. Look at the red on your radar. It's super close. I would be hitting this, your Phoenix dive, to go back into position. It might... I would have immediately done it, because that little heal can also heal your teammate. See, he's right there. He can afford to just run at you guys and punch you guys, because even if he dies, it's still a 2v2. You're still playing very well. I want to illustrate. I just want to help your decision making to help you win more, or make your wins easier. Good job making sure he came that way. Okay, right there, that hesitation, when I'm talking about being aggressive, you have an SMG. Bang, bang, you're full health, immediately Icarus dash out, down the stairs, SMG out, finish him off. Immediately. And you would still have that cover. But your teammate might die because of that hesitation. See how you push that? That's how you should have pushed the first kill. And then play that res if you can. Oh, nope, nope, don't leave, don't leave. Oh, okay. Don't super. It's a 1v1. Good stuff, good stuff. I see you wanted to use your Phoenix dive and cover, but cover isn't just behind something, it's also like line of sight. You could have easily, after you killed him, if you were wanting, pop it now. After you kill that guy, pop, and then you challenge. You have a strand ball you can throw, do 100 free damage. Your Helion would still do damage as you're throwing the ball, and then you just SMG him. Right here is perfect, because he has to go left or right, and what I would do is I'd go over to your left and try to watch this angle, because if he challenges you, you light him up. He backs up, you get res, boom, profit, 2v1. He doesn't challenge you, you get your super. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and go forward again. You ended up winning this round, so that's what matters. That's what's important. 3-4. Now I would probably pop my super if I were to die. Like if I feel like I'm going to die, I'm probably gonna pop my super. But yeah, I would go inside. Nice kill. Or nice damage. Watch your teammate. You got a kill. That's huge. You don't have to super this round then. Get your health. Go down to the bridge. Yep, yep, yep. And look at that angle from this side. Huge, huge, huge. That's exactly what we need to see. And then what you should do is, because remember, well lasts 30 seconds. It takes 30 seconds for a point to come up, usually. We're going to look at the timer, and you want about 10 seconds to capture. It is 30. It is 30 something seconds right now. When that says 15, you should push it because that will give you 15 seconds for free and 15 seconds with the zone up being able to capture. And I would put your well probably behind this thing so at least like it's out of line of sight. Hell yeah, that's exactly what we want to see. Okay, now you're in a 1v3. I would have your pulse out. That's too far for SMG. Cool. Get your health back before you fully challenge. Ooh. Now it's SMG time. You're. Oh, do not try to punch him through that. Yeah, break the wall. Oh my gosh. You barely won that. Okay, let's break down that wall play again. Well play again. Pulse out here, and you're either looking for this angle or you're looking for this angle, and I would just be ADS'd. Hard scope that so you get the fast pick. And then once you saw something with the shotgun coming out, SMG should have been an immediate flop. Also, let the well heal you. You still have 10 seconds. More than that when it called up. You are so close. You have 3 seconds left on this. 2 seconds. Your well disappears as you win the round. GG's. I'm pretty sure you probably had like 18 or 19 kills. Like, this is a really good game, especially having teammates lose. And I think you did well, but this is why we do this, so we can try to optimize your decisions. This was a lot of fun, and I hope that you enjoy the video. Quack quack, mother duckers. Peace.